There's the pile of rafters, and what I'm doing is I'm cutting the Birdsmouths into them for the knee wall, and I've figured out that it's going to be 53 from the end. Sorry about that wind. You may lose my camera just because of the wind. Anyway, there I marked it with the V as I should, and then I estimated, just eyeballed square right there. Now I'm going to figure out how much is the reveal, I guess you might call it, 1.5 inches. So I'll mark 1.5 inches for the depth. It's pretty hard to do this by myself, but what I've done is I've used my framing square, and I used a little chalk so that the marks that are actually incised in this very special square can be visible. And by being about 2 there and 2 there, I've got a 45. And you might say, yeah, but you use chalk, you're so far from the square. I know, but when I make my cut, I'll allow for that. I'll run the saw well inside those chalk marks. Now, to add to the noise, my son has begun to mow the lawn, which doesn't help. I've made that cut, and here's the scrap that came out of it. Okay? I'm going to flip this over now and do the same on the other side. There are the other pieces of scrap. Well, that's interesting. On the other side, the cleat, this is the cleat. It is so crooked that I almost maybe shouldn't use it. But the reveal here is just 1/4 inch. But I'll cut that out, and I think I will use it because this kind of a building is so forgiving. When I set the pallets down against this cleat, there'll be a hump there. I know there will, but I think I can absorb that. That is absolutely not the way I would have wanted it, but I'm going to leave it. I think I can deal with it if it causes a problem. Now, to nail this, I've only got a 6-penny nail there and a 6-penny nail on the end. So I could have taken this off. Maybe I should, even still, take it off, flip it over, and to get a better bite. But I think I'll leave it alone. Now I'm going to nail it with 8-penny nails, about like that, alternating, of course. And then flip it over and do the same. 8-penny because they go through just a little ways into the piece under. So there they are, the principal rafters with the Birdsmouth cut in, and everything looks okay. I already explained that I don't know how I missed that inch right there, how to go at this, because I have one mistake that's blatant. But anyway, there's the Birdsmouth for the rafter stop at the bottom. There are the Birdsmouths for the rafter stop at the knee wall, once again for the other bottom. But the one mistake that is blatant, you just can't miss it, is right there. I mismeasured, and what I'm going to have to do is cut that out. And what I think I'll do is, oh, I hate to even admit it, I'm probably going to use glue and flip a piece of scrap, or put a piece of scrap back in that gap. So I'm a little embarrassed about that, but I'll do that when I get down through these. And this time I might show you this. I'm going to put a pin through. I'll use maybe a 20-penny spike as a pin through this joint right here. I have not done that in the past, but I think I maybe should have. All right, bye for now.